Hello, and thank you so much for joining our session and looking at finding out what JustGiving can really do. Just before we jump into the content, I want to quickly just introduce myself. My name is Lauren, and I'm a Customer Success Manager at JustGiving, and I've been in the team for about 2 years now. The Success team's main aim is to ensure that you are getting the most out of your JustGiving account. Before joining the JustGiving team, I was a Community and Events Fundraising Manager, and I have 6 years' experience in the charity sector. If you have any questions at all or want to get in touch with me directly, I've included my email address and LinkedIn details onto the slide, so please do feel free to reach out to me. So over the next 20 minutes, we are going to be looking at 2 things. Firstly, we're going to look at who JustGiving are, and then finally, we'll look at the top 10 tips to use in JustGiving that you might not be aware of. So just before we look at our tools and features available on the platform, I thought it'd be good to highlight some of the key benefits to JustGiving. Since being founded in 2001, JustGiving has become a trusted and well-known brand for both charities and their supporters. Over the last 20 years, we've seen over $5 billion raised for good causes through JustGiving and enabled our 19,000 charities to raise more and build strong long-term relationships with their supporters. We are a secure and innovative payment platform, so you can rest assured that your donors are supporting your organisation on a safe and secure site. We're also an approved payment institution, regulated by the FCA, so your donations are protected by the highest financial industry standards. We accept donations in 5 currencies via all major credit and debit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and pay with bank transfers powered by American Express. So let's now dive into our top 10 features and tools. Number 10 is we help your fundraisers create the perfect fundraising page on JustGiving. And by the perfect page, I mean that we can include some simple things on their page, which we know helps raise more money. At JustGiving, we see year on year, fundraisers raise more when they simply make sure their page includes simple elements like a profile picture, fundraising page updates, and a punchy target. Profile pictures are a simple yet really effective way of helping your fundraisers raise more. We see that fundraising pages that have a profile picture raise 23% more than those who don't have one. Having a profile picture on your page can also reassure donors that they are donating to the right page, as they'll be able to see the fundraiser's face. Fundraisers can also include a fundraising target on their JustGiving page as well. Pages with fundraising targets on average raise 46% more compared to those that don't have a target. Fundraisers can also include updates on their page to let their supporters and donors know that how they're getting on with their fundraising challenge. Not only are the updates a great way for your fundraisers to keep their supporters engaged, we also see that adding an update can result in an 8% increase on the page value per update as well. At number 9, it's campaign pages. Campaign pages can act as a dedicated landing page for your event, appeal, or campaign. With shared totals and leaderboards, campaigns can also bring a sense of community between your donors and fundraisers and make them feel part of something bigger, as it's one dedicated area for all your supporters to get behind for your event or appeal. It allows them to see how the campaign is going and that there's like-minded people like themselves wanting to help and support an organisation that they feel passionate about. With campaign pages, people can choose to both fundraise and donate, which means we have everyone covered as well when it comes to bringing people together to support your JustGiving campaign. As I mentioned in my previous slide, campaigns can be created to support multiple types of fundraising activities. And over the past 12 months, we've seen charities set up campaign pages for their charity-led campaigns, emergency appeals, community fundraising events, and virtual events. Now, there's lots of reasons we love campaign pages at JustGiving. With campaigns, you can tell your story and highlight the difference your fundraisers and donors can make to your organisation. You can do this by including things like impactful videos, pictures, and quotes to really bring your campaign's mission to life in the story area. You can also set a campaign fundraising goal on your page, which means that you and your supporters can easily track your campaign's progression by looking at the total at the top of the campaign, which combines both fundraising income and donations made to your campaign page as well. And as I mentioned earlier, Campaigns are a great way to build a sense of community with your fundraisers and donors, as it's one dedicated area where all your fundraisers and donors for that particular event or appeal can sit and can help your supporters feel part of something big, especially when they can see that there's other people like themselves donating or fundraising for a cause that they're passionate about. Next up is FinTech. FinTech is JustGiving's payment and financial platform, and the FinTech team are always working hard to improve our usability and flow to make sure it's as easy as possible for users to donate to your charity through JustGiving. People can donate from anywhere in the world and in 5 different currencies. Our checkout is also mobile optimized, as on average 80% of donations come through mobile phones. People can donate through JustGiving with Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and pay with bank transfers, as well as credit and debit cards. We now also offer a guest checkout to people donating through JustGiving, meaning that people can make donations quicker and easier than ever. People making their donations through our guest checkout still can leave a message and their name, so fundraisers can still see their donation. It just means that they don't have to register with JustGiving and create a JustGiving account to make a donation, so making it even quicker for your supporters to donate to your organisation. At number 7, it's our personalised email journey for your fundraisers. Creating awesome online fundraising experiences for your supporter is something we are really passionate about. And we're enthusiastic about it now as what we were 20 years ago when JustGiving launched. Last year saw us put everything that we've learned over the last 2 decades together, and we used all this amazing information and insights to create an awesome new email experience, which is tailored to each individual fundraiser on JustGiving. So whether you've got supporters who are fundraising for you for a week or a year, running a virtual marathon or shaving their hair, our brand new emails will adapt to support them throughout their whole journey. The email journey uses a combination of 59 fresh, personalised and segmented email variants that are designed to help your supporters smash their fundraising goals by sending them top tips that are tailored to their individual timelines and event type. An example of some of the recommendations that we share with fundraisers is the fact that they can raise up to 36% more by adding a story to their fundraising page, or up to 23% more if they add a profile picture. We've created the new email journey with 2 key goals in mind: to increase the number of people receiving that all-important first donation to their fundraising page, and to increase the number of donations people receive to their fundraising page. All of our new emails have been designed to be responsive. This means that the format will automatically adjust depending on if the email is being read on a laptop, mobile phone, or even tablet device. Plus, to make the content easy to see when being scanned, we divide the emails into simple chunks, with each chunk sharing one clear and concise point. People tend to remember the first piece of information in a section, so we've made sure that our emails have a hierarchy and feature the most popular tools or tips at the top. I also like to flag when I'm talking about our email journey, the fact that we don't want to bombard your fundraisers with emails. We recognise how long someone is raising money for, and this way we can deliver the right amount of emails to keep them engaged and fundraising. And by making these subtle changes to our email journeys, we've seen a 5% increase in our email click-through rate compared to our old email designs. So this is really great to see, and that's a really positive stat to share with you. At number 6 is our fitness tracking. We now have an integration with Strava that your fundraisers can use to showcase their training and hard work. So whether your fundraisers like to walk, run, cycle, or swim, connecting Strava to JustGiving means supporters can share their training pictures, maps, and miles, and show how committed they are to their fundraising. We've seen some really great things happen when fundraisers share their fitness. Our stats show that fundraisers who log their activity on a fitness app and then share their updates publicly raise on average 40% more. They're also more likely to proactively ask for support and even self-donate in order to kickstart their fundraising. This could be because the nature of fitness apps is that they allow the users, and so in this case the fundraisers, to see tangible results, and this can have 3 key benefits. Firstly, it can results demonstrate the level of effort that's been put into training, allowing fundraisers to feel as though they're providing some value for money in exchange for asking family and friends for donations. Secondly, updates about their training provide a natural talking point and give fundraisers something new to post about rather than feeling that their posts are repetitive when asking people to support their fundraising. And finally, tracking your fitness in an app means that you can see progress over time, which can offer a real sense of pride. And when your fitness app sends you a notification to say, well done, why wouldn't someone want to share that? We're now at the halfway point, so let's talk about how we can help bring your offline fundraising online with our virtual fundraising tools. Fundraisers can now live stream on their page, making our fundraising pages even more engaging for both fundraisers and their donors and supporters as well. Fundraisers can live stream their fundraising on either YouTube Live or Twitch, and it will be displayed in the cover photo area at the top of the fundraising page. Having your fundraisers live stream sit on their fundraising page also means that their family and friends can watch their fundraising activity and make a donation all in one place. Here are a few ways that charities can also benefit from live streaming as well as your fundraisers. Firstly, it simplifies the donor journey. Adding a live stream to your JustGiving fundraising pages means that viewers can be directed to one page, which contains charity details, the fundraiser story, and a clear donate button. You can stream on external websites and add your fundraising link in the description, but this does rely on people remembering to click on the donate button once they finish watching. It's also low cost. These days, most of us own a mobile device that has a built-in camera. Combine your device with a free YouTube channel and your JustGiving account, and hey presto, you're ready to start streaming. It allows you to diversify your event portfolio. Live streaming opens your charity up to a whole new range of potential fundraising activities and events. And from the last 18 months, we can see that virtual events are still essential for raising funds. And we also think they're going to be a great long-term addition to in the future. Videos also add personality to your charity. Sharing videos which include your team members or behind-the-scene details is a great way to strengthen your bond with your supporters as they feel that they'll get to know your organisation even better. And live streaming can help your charity be more inclusive. We all absorb information in different ways, and for some of us, visual tools help to make a greater connection. You may have supporters that would prefer to see how someone is fundraising or to learn something through hearing it rather than reading about it. Over the last 18 months, we've also seen the comeback of the QR code. And at JustGiving, we've launched QR codes for our charities and teams fundraising on JustGiving, making it easier for people to quickly visit your page without having to type or remember a long web address. Your supporters can simply scan your QR code with the camera on their smartphone and they'll be taken to your page. QR codes can be added to direct mail, fundraising packs, stickers, or digital communications such as emails, meaning that you can capture donations at a time when people are engaging with your calls. Plus, when your supporters donate through JustGiving QR codes, they'll still be able to add gift day to their donation as well, meaning their donation can go even further. Free QR codes are now available for your charity homepages, your charity campaign pages, as well as your fundraisers team pages and fundraising pages in general. At number 4, I wanted to let you know that you can create fully branded and bespoke online presence with our in-house digital services team. Our fundraising event microsites will allow you to showcase your virtual events with a fully branded, mobile responsive, multi-page site to house everything your supporters need to donate or get involved with your event. Our digital services team can also create custom branded supporter pages. With custom fundraising pages, your charity or event branding will pull across all supporter pages and allow your organisation to own the whole relationship with your supporters. Gamification and badges can also be added to these custom fundraising pages as well, which can really highlight and celebrate certain milestones in your fundraiser's journey and help keep momentum going with your fundraisers to keep going with their fundraising and hit their targets by getting these little gamification badges. Support your fundraisers to smash their targets with our behavioural communication email services. Each communication is triggered by the supporter journey, resulting in higher open rates, and your charity can also include logo and branding, which will be displayed in the email banner, again allowing your charity to own the full relationship with your supporters during their fundraising. At number 3, we have 3 different types of reports that you can use to nurture your fundraisers and donors and raise more. Okay, so it might not sound like the most exciting topic, but it can make a big difference with your fundraising. We have 3 different types of reports that you can use to nurture your fundraisers and donors and raise more. First one is our payment reports. This report provides details of any payments made to your charity account by JustGiving. You'll receive a breakdown of the amount we've paid you, relevant fees, donor details unless they've chosen to remain anonymous, and the fundraiser's information if the donation has been made to a fundraising page. Fundraising page reports. Fundraising page reports let you know who's created a fundraising page for you. You'll be able to create reports for specific timeframes if you want, from last week to last year, and the reports will also update daily at midnight. And finally, donation reports, which will show you all the information you need to know about your donors and their activity. And just like fundraising page reports, they will update at midnight. Our reports work in a way that allow you to prioritize the data that's important to you, identify key trends in your JustGiving data, and learn more about your supporters. There's lots of data that you can include in your reports, so you can be sure that you have all the information that you need. But if you don't want to view all the columns, you can remove the ones you don't need and save your column selection. Nearly at the end now, so at number 2 of our top 10 tools and features on JustGiving is that we are here to help. We have an amazing customer support and customer success team to help charities get the most out of their account. Our support team are online 5 days a week to help, and they answer over 15,000 customer queries every month. You can email our support team or chat to them through our live chat function on our website. Our average response time for live chat is under a minute, and email response is 4 business hours. Also, I just want to highlight our support team are real people and not bots. Me and my co-worker Jordan, who you can see on the slide, are also here to help from the success team. As I mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, we're here to help you get the most out of your JustGiving account. And this can be through our training webinars like today's session, through training events, one-to-one calls, and creating useful resources to help you raise more. And last but no means least, at number 1 is our newest tool, Give and Checkout. With Give and Checkout, you can receive online donations direct to your calls via your website, email, and even direct mail. And the best part is, when your supporters donate via your Give and Checkout, there are 0% fees and you get 100% of the donor data. We're waiving all platform and payment processing fees for donations made through Give and Checkout. So let's take a deeper look into all the amazing benefits available. Receive every penny with 0% fees. Give and Checkout is completely free for use for your direct donations, including your regular gift. So every donation makes an even bigger impact. There's no platform fees on JustGiving, and for Give and Checkout donations, we cover the processing fee from a donor's voluntary contribution if they do add one to their donation, or we absorb the cost if they don't. You'll also receive complete donor data when you use Give and Checkout. Many charities have given us feedback over the years that they'd like to see more donor data and reports. So, for those of you who are using Give and Checkout, you'll be able to see the data for every donor. This means you'll be able to match all donations your charity receives through Give and Checkout through your JustGiving donation reports, if you're on our Grow plan. It's also super easy to see if a donor has opted in to hear more from your organisation using the column on your donation reports called the Donor Further Contact. This column will tell you what your donor's communication preferences are. And finally, with regards to your donor data for Give and Checkout, this data will be populated into your donation reports alongside your JustGiving donor data. So this means all your donor data can be sat in one report, which can help reduce your processing and admin time for your charity, making data collection a more streamlined process. Give and Checkout can be used both for your online and offline donations. And because it's so simple and flexible to share your Give and Checkout link, it really does give you the opportunity to get creative on how you're going to use them. And the great thing is, even if you are creating multiple custom Give and Checkout links for your organisation, for different campaigns or partnerships or social media posts or however you're going to use them, you'll be able to easily track these donations made through these different links when you add a unique reference to each link. So that was our top 10 tools that you might not know were available on JustGiving. The last slide that I wanted to share with you today is our kind of support slide for you. So you can see here I've included a link to our membership plan information, link to our charity resources, including our other webinars that we've hosted this year and blogs that we've released. And I've also included our charity help area as well, which is full of FAQ guides. That's where our live chat sits, and there's also how-to guides as well. And if you do need to reach out to either the customer support or customer success team, I've also included our emails onto this slide as well. Thank you so much for your time, and please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions at all. Bye.